Hey, how's it going, guys? Airsoftman819 here again with another video. This is another entry in my PC upgrade project series. I made a video about how I had plans to upgrade the cheap refurbished PC that I have, and I kind of didn't touch on it for a while because PC parts aren't exactly cheap, and I just didn't have the time or money to invest into it at the time. So I got a little bit of extra money, and I figured I would buy a video card and install it in my PC to boost my graphics a little bit because prior to this I was running integrated graphics, which for video editing, video rendering, and gaming obviously isn't that good. I was running G45 chipset. So the video card that I purchased is the Sapphire Radeon HD6450 1GB version of GDDR3 RAM, video RAM. And this is a low-end video card for low-end PCs, low-end gaming PCs. Obviously, my PC, since it's a cheap refurb, is going to be low-end, so I bought a low-end card to match because you don't want to bottleneck your PC. So this is a really good card for the money. I was really surprised at what this card could do for what I paid. It can run most older games at high settings. I was able to run Need for Speed Undercover at high settings. I was also able to run Counter-Strike Source at max settings, and I was also able to run Left 4 Dead at max settings. So it can run most older games at max settings, which is really good for the price. These video cards go for around anywhere from $35 to $45, depending on where you get it from and how much you pay for shipping. So I'm not actually going to show the card in this video because the card is installed in my PC right now. I'm using it. But I am going to talk about it, and I'm also going to roll in a few pictures at the end. I'm going to roll in a couple stock images of the card, a couple pictures that I took of my personal card, and I'll also roll in a screenshot of my Windows Experience Index after I had installed the card. So it really did boost my graphics. Now this is not a high-end card, okay? You cannot run Battlefield 4 at max settings with this card. I don't even think it could run Battlefield 4 at all. So don't expect to get a high-end card for $40 because it's not going to happen. If you want to run games like Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4 at max settings, you're going to need to buy a $150, $200 card. So, but for $40, this thing is pretty damn good. Like I said, it has 1 GB of GDDR3 memory, which is pretty good for the price. These are the requirements you have to have on your PC to use this card, okay? You need one free PCI Express slot, obviously. You need a 400 watt or greater power supply. It's not, you don't have to have it. It is recommended that you do. I'm running this card right now on a 280 watt power supply, and it's working just fine. So it's basically your individual experience because there's so many different power supplies out there. It just depends if your power supply is supported or not. Personally, mine is, but yours might not be, so you might have to buy a bigger power supply before you can run this card. So the PCI Express, by the way, has to be 2.0 or higher, just to be sure, just to be clear. You need 1 GB of system RAM. I have 2, so I have plenty, but that's something to keep in mind. It includes a software CD-ROM to install your drivers, although you probably could just download it from the internet. The supported operating systems are Windows Media Center, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8. It has 3 external video connectors. You have 1 DVI, 1 HDMI, which is really good for the price, and you also have 1 VGA. It supports DirectX 11, 7.1 surround sound, HDMI audio, and it also supports full 1080p HD. So really good specs for the money, if you ask me. Apparently it says AMD Crossfire. It supports AMD Crossfire. I'm not sure it does. It's kind of a low-end card. So I'm not sure that it supports AMD Crossfire, but it says it does on the back. So it includes low-profile brackets. This is a low-profile card, so you can install it on small form factor PCs. Obviously, I'm not going to show you guys the card in this video, but I am going to show you what it came with. This little box comes inside of the other box. Just take the lid off of it. You have your manual here, which tells you everything you need to know. You have a little bit of information about the manufacturer. You have your driver installation CD, which, like I said, you could probably download the drivers from the internet, but they included the software drivers on a CD anyways. A little bit of a brochure of Sapphire products. You have your 2 low-profile brackets. You have the single VGA bracket if you just want to run it VGA, low profile. And you also have your HDMI and DVI low profile bracket. And to install these, basically, you just take the bolts off of the regular bracket and just bolt this one on. So installed pretty easily into my computer. I didn't have any trouble installing the drivers. All the drivers installed just fine, and it's running on my computer really well. Card comes in this little bubble wrap bag. So overall, it really boosted my Windows Experience Index. My gaming graphics were 3.5 with my integrated, and with the video card now, they're 6.1. So it really increased my gaming performance. It also increased my Windows Aero performance. I didn't really pay attention to what my Windows Aero performance was before, but I know for a fact that it was increased, whatever it was. And my overall index increased from 3.5 to 4.7 just by buying a $40 video card. So I would highly recommend that you get this card if you have a lower end PC, or if you want to get a media center PC and don't want to spend a whole lot on the video card. I will be running some benchmarks on this card and uploading them. I don't have a controller to record gameplay with yet. When I get all that together, I will record some benchmarks and some gameplay with this video card. But as of now, I'm not going to do that. So this has been a quick video about my AMD Radeon HD6450 1GB GDDR3 Sapphire Edition. That's a mouthful. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. I will be featuring more PC upgrade project videos. I don't know when, but I will be making them. So thanks for watching, guys.